Euroclear is basically a bank for banks. So it's where banks put their money. They put their collateral, they put their margin. It clears a lot of their trade, so money comes in, goes back out.
And when you look at discussing unfreezing these billions and billions of euros, that is all to fund Ukraine's war effort. That's the plan. But how could that work?
Well, the idea is not that you're necessarily going to unfreeze the money itself, and certainly not that you're going to give Russia any access to it, but that you would use that money as collateral for an enormous loan to Ukraine to keep its economy afloat over the next few years. The idea would be that you would assign this as the collateral, you would lend Ukraine the money, and then at some point, when the war ends, and assuming that any settlement of the war, any peace deal would include reparations being paid by Russia for the damage it's caused to Ukraine, that money would then repay the loan to the financial markets where it came from.
Euroclear, the bank you mentioned, is based in Belgium, and that's causing some complications for the country, Belgium itself.
Well, they worry that if Russia is able to take legal action against them, if a court rules in Russia's favour, which most legal experts think is pretty unlikely, that if a court were to rule in Russia's favour, that they would be on the hook to repay Russia this 170 billion euros, which is a lot for a country like Belgium. They worry that they will be the focus of Russian retaliation and that they would bear the brunt of it, that the Russians would actually blame Belgium rather than the EU in general. But also they worry about the financial health and future of Euroclear. Now, as you said, these numbers are enormous, 200, 300 billion. Euroclear has about 40 trillion euros.
Yeah.
Sort of in its accounts, effectively, to put it in its simplest form.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a lot of money, but nothing compared to this enormous business, which is financial clearing.